All right, what's up, Camp Film? It's Pretty Boy Dave T here with the relevant members of Wahoo. I guess all of the members of Wahoo. Anyway, we're doing this little informational video to explain to you guys how grimoires are used in EverLore. So, guys, what's a grimoire?
All right, I guess if nobody will step up, I'll take the charge. A grimoire in EverLore is a spellbook that allows you to use your core or your magic ability in order to cast spells. Typically, grimoires come with a certain element and 2 tiers. So for example, I have a Book of Light that's tiers 3 and 4, which allow me to cast tiers 3 and 4 of light spells, as well as 10 spells of tier 3 that can come from other elements, and 10 spells from tier 4 that can come from other elements aside of light.
Excellent. I like that. I like that. So you're talking about elements. How many elements are there currently in EverLore?
There are currently 7 elements in EverLore.
And do you know what they are?
There is the 4 basic ones: earth, fire, air, and water. And then there's light and shadow. And then there's chaos, which is a blend of all of them.
Okay, very nice, very nice. So I have a Book of Shadows tier 1 and 2. So we know that it comes with all shadow spells from tier 1 and tier 2. But what's a tier?
A tier kind of sums up like the strength of a spell. So tier 1 and 2 are fairly basic beginner spells, and then 3 and 4 is better, they're stronger, and they're harder to cast, and then it goes up from there.
Oh, okay, I like that. So, you know, if I first start out with a character, you know, I want to do some damage. So, you know, I'd like to start out casting a tier 8 spell. Is that something I could do?
Well,
No.
Not right away.
Well, actually,
Why not?
Well, because the way your character is built at the very start of the game, you only have access to so much core. And for example, if you're at tier 4, spells typically require an essential that you have a core of 7 or 8 in order to cast them. If you're starting with a character, you'll typically have 3 or 4 core to begin with.
Okay, all right, I like that. So getting back to my Book of Shadows, and so this is the sheet that we use in order to track our grimoires. And so as you can see, I've written, you know, Book of Shadows tier 1 and 2, and I know it already is going to have all of the shadow spells. So there's space in here for me to add 20 additional spells. And like Anthony was saying, that's 10 from each tier. So fellas, you can see mine is blank here. How about giving me some suggestions on some non-shadow based spells that I could add to this?
I would suggest Summon Wolf. It's
What was that?
a Summon Wolf.
Summon Wolf.
It's a tier 2 spell that is, the nature is air and earth. It just summons a wolf, basically. That's the spell.
Okay, I like that. All right, and anybody else?
I would say also the tier 2 is pound for pound, and the elements are chaos and earth, and it actually kind of enhances you as you fight.
Okay, all right, so I got Summon Wolf and Pound for Pound. What else?
I was looking at Glowing Orb. Is a light in nature, and
What tier is that?
it's a tier 1.
Okay,
And it causes just a small glowing orb to appear wherever you want, and it illuminates 25 feet in radius.
all right, nice. Okay, so we got, you know, some offensive stuff, and then some things that'll help me out a little bit. You all right? You got anything?
Let's see, a good one I think is Earth Meld. It's a tier 2, and the nature is Earth. Surprise, surprise! But it allows you to meld into the Earth.
Okay, Earth Meld. And then Anthony, help me out.
All right, so for the last one, I recommend Disc Shot. It's a tier 1 spell that requires a core of 2, and its typical nature is fire and light, and it casts a disc of burning light that deals 1d2 damage. And this spell specifically doesn't allow for magic resistance.
Oh, what's magic resistance?
Oh, magic resistance. So usually when you're casting a spell that hits another target, if they choose to resist it, then you have to roll your spell dominance versus them rolling their magic resistance.
Oh,
If
okay.
you roll higher than their magic resistance, you hit them with the spell.
Got it.
That's why I like Disc Shot. You get to
Alright.
hit them regardless of their resistance.
Okay, I like that. So I took you guys' suggestions, and I went ahead and added the information here. So you can see the 2 tier 1 spells that I've added up there. And then down there, the three tier 3 spells. And so what?
There's 3 tier 2.
3 tier 2 spells. Did I get tongue tied on that? My bad. And so basically what this represents is when you purchase a grimoire, it's already going to come with these spells in it. And so my question is, do I need to have the essentials for all the spells as soon as we get the grimoire?
Nope,
No.
you don't.
because it's already in the grimoire.
But can I cast every spell without having the essentials?
No, because you need
Nope.
the essentials to cast it.
Oh, okay. So that means I need to grow into my abilities as a mage.
Yes.
Yep. You can get a grimoire and then build your character so you can cast the spells in the grimoire.
All right. Okay.
Your LM might even give you a grimoire that has spells you can't cast that you have to learn, if that's how you decide to play your game.
Okay. Very
For
nice.
example, Baylock has a tier 3 and 4 grimoire, but he only has a core of 6, so he cannot cast any tier 4s yet.
Oh, okay. All right. And CamFam, in a nutshell, that's pretty much our brief run through on grimoires. Guys, do you have anything that you'd like to add before we end the recording?
I'll go ahead and show you guys Caliph's Grimoire. It's one that I've been using for a while. It's not quite finished yet. That's what we're going to do today. But as you guys can see, it's kind of backwards, but basically I have a tier 3 and 4 light grimoire that lets me cast all of the light spells, and I have a couple on here too that are separate from that. So for example, one I have is Frog's Leap. I believe that's an air spell, and it basically allows you to make a lot of distance in one leap by casting a spell.
All right, I like that. So hey, CamFam, this is something that we're going to put on our website, but also YouTube. So I'm sure you found it on one of those places. But if you want to learn more information about EverLore, check us out on our website at manchildltd.com. You can see us on YouTube at ManChild Also, we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at EverLore Game. And of course, don't forget, you can see me and these other handsome lads on our weekly stream, Evermore with EverLore, which is twitch.tv/EverLore Game. Hey guys, thanks for listening. And no matter who you are, remember,
This game is for you.